I've talked before about avoiding antibacterial soap as it selects for resistant bacteria, and studies by the CDC show there's really no benefit as to reducing your risk of getting a cold or the flu when compared to washing your hands with regular soap. Now remember that the average human has 21 square feet of skin surface area, and that skin lets through most fat-soluble or lipophilic chemicals into your bloodstream and into your body. Look at all the drugs that can be given topically. The list is really endless. So do you think it's a good idea to take a bar or a lotion or a liquid that's loaded with man-made chemicals and spread it all over your body every single day? Well, here is a partial list of the chemicals the big corporations expose us to in this way. First is the chemical triclosan, which is used in many antibacterial soaps. When triclosan comes into contact with your skin, it penetrates and it stays there. It can cause decreased fertility, birth defects, damage to body organs, and other adverse effects. Triclosan is actually classified as a pesticide by the EPA. New laboratory studies on rats and frogs show that triclosan can disrupt thyroid hormone. It can alter development and impair important functions at the cellular level. And a study by British researchers found that triclosan has estrogenic and androgenic hormone properties, and exposure potentially contributes to the development of breast cancer. It has been shown to bioaccumulate in fish, and it can be detected in human breast milk. Triclosan can combine with chlorine in the tap water and make chloroform gas. Now the EPA classifies this gas as a probable human carcinogen. Now another chemical is sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium lauryl sulfate. This is a common ingredient in shampoos, liquid soaps, and it's also in toothpaste. It's probably in 90% of personal care products that foam up. Now it can damage cell membranes and possibly cause hair loss. It also is linked to skin and eye irritation, organ toxicity, developmental and reproductive toxicity, neurotoxicity, endocrine disruption, and biochemical or cellular changes. And it can also possibly cause mutations and cancers. Now many soaps contain parabens. They are there to extend the product's shelf life. There's many types of parabens. There's methylparaben, butylparaben, propylparaben, and many others. They are also dangerous, and they're also hormone disrupting chemicals. They can cause diminished muscle mass and extra fat storing. Topical parabens have been detected in human breast tumors. Now this is concerning because parabens have been shown to mimic the action of estrogen, which of course can encourage the growth of human breast tumors. Now let's look at synthetic colors. These make these soaps eye appealing, and even if they're white, they commonly have these artificial colors. These are made from coal tar, and they may contain heavy metal salts that can deposit into the skin, causing skin sensitization and irritation. Now, animal studies have shown that all of these are carcinogenic. They're labeled as FD&C or DNC, and then it's followed by the color and then a number. Now, another chemical is 1,4-dioxane. It's considered to be a chemical thought to cause cancer. Now, you won't see this listed on the label. It's considered a contaminant or a byproduct of the ethoxylation process. It's really not in the ingredients list. So avoid ethoxylated ingredients, including those with myrrh, olith, laureth, catarrh, PEG, polyethylene, polyethylene glycol, polyoxyethylene, oxynol, and there's many other names. Now next are the ureas. There's diazolidinyl urea, imatolidinyl urea, DMDM hydantoin, sodium hydroxymethyl ethyl glycinate. Now these chemicals are a mouthful, and there are concerns associated with all of them. These ureas can release formaldehyde and cause joint pain, heart irregularities, and a weakened immune system. Urea is also a cause of contact dermatitis. Diethanolamine, DEA, is used as a wetting agent in shampoos, lotions, creams, bubble baths, and other cosmetics. It's been linked to cancer, developmental and reproductive problems, allergies, and organ system toxicity. Polypropylene glycol is the main ingredient in antifreeze, and it's listed on the FDA government website as a known carcinogen. It's found in hand sanitizers, moisturizers, shaving creams, deodorants, and baby products. Propylene glycol weakens skin cells. It's linked to cancer, reproductive toxicity, allergies, and organ toxicity. Now, synthetic fragrances usually contain phthalates, which are endocrine disruptors that mimic hormones and may alter genital development. Avoid any products that list fragrance as an ingredient unless the label states that it's derived from something natural like essential oils, or you can look for a phthalate-free label on the packaging. Ethyl alcohol is a common ingredient in hand sanitizers. It's linked to cancer and birth defects. It's also linked to developmental and reproductive toxicity and organ system toxicity. Now, benzalkonium chloride, BAC, is a germicide, and it's a preservative, and it's been linked to allergies and organ system toxicity. Now, I know that this is an overwhelming list, but you don't have to really write it down. This information is contained online. Now, there is a lot more information about possible toxic chemicals at the Environmental Working Group website. That's ewg.org. Now remember, just because a product is labeled natural or organic, it can still have toxic ingredients. The Environmental Working Group has created a huge database of cosmetic chemicals, and it's ranked them and given them a hazard score. So on their site, you can look up soap and look up the different brands and see which are non-toxic or at least less toxic. Now, there are also small-scale soap makers that make natural soap from natural ingredients. In fact, I buy my soap from a goat farmer at the local farmer's market. Now, please don't follow the sheep that are going off the cliff. Be smart. Wake up to reality. We're all being poisoned, and it's just a small step to fix it. This is Dr. G. Thanks for watching.